Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new, and if you like my videos please press the like button and please do subscribe. I'm fully aware that some people think my video channel is a joke, something to laugh at, and in fact some of the videos I do aren't funny. They're not funny at all, they're serious topics. They're talking about suicide, bullying, child sexual abuse, and they're not funny at all. So I'm glad that some people find that amusing. Right? Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. Here's a fun fact for you. July wasn't always pronounced July. 400 years ago, the stresses had a different flow, which meant that July was called Julie. It really was, truly.
So years ago, July was called Julie. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 8:56 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Sunday the 16th of July.
Alexa, what is the weather like in Rochester?
Currently, in Rochester, England, it's 17 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 12 degrees.
And Alexa, tell me a joke, please.
I don't trust people with graph paper. They're always plotting something.
Right, as I told you, my neighbour Jo moved out yesterday with her family. Jo had a young lad called Charlie. And remember that it was Charlie that met me on the field on King Charles's coronation day and told me that King Charles and Camilla had a love child in Australia. So her kid next door was called Charlie. Very often I would go out of my flat and I would hear Jo say, "Charlie, Charlie." So that used to remind me of that bloke that was on the field that came up to me and did suggestive things. I don't go out early in the morning to avoid this chap on the field. It has affected me and it did start to make me upset and depressed, but you have to move on. I've always got the thing that I can get therapy from talking therapies, which I've been to before. They were at Pender House, Strood, and I used to go on the train from Chatham to go and get therapy about domestic violence and my dad abusing me, and again I didn't get the real help I needed. So again, I'm glad to see that people find what I'm saying amusing, but I'm trying to come off as serious, getting a point across. Child abuse is not funny. Bullying is not funny. Okay, so we've got some Instagram trolls. Not all of them are. We've got this very nice chap that texted me first thing this morning, Jimmy C, with a white balloon, and I blew up a white balloon yesterday on my YouTube shorts and I popped a white balloon. So Jimmy C's profile is of a white balloon. And he showed me his lovely picture with his nice big ears and his lovely teeth. And we chatted yesterday, and he's contacted me this morning to say that he likes my YouTube videos. Jimmy C, thank you very much. I also had someone claiming to be a Chinese doctor text me on Instagram yesterday. A Chinese doctor. So when Jimmy C was texting me this morning, we had 3 Chinese people coming up Corey's Road, Rochester, laughing. I had my windows and my door open, and this Jimmy C was saying that he felt lonely, and then these 3 Chinese people went across Telemon Close and they started laughing. And that's when also Jimmy C said that he found my videos funny. They're not meant to be funny. the balloon videos are an entertainment. But apparently the balloon videos are funny as well. I'm glad they're funny. I'm glad someone finds them amusing. But can we reiterate here that child abuse, bullying, is not funny? And I'm well aware that this trolling and bullying is getting out of hand. So much to the fact that I'm getting buzzed and my buzzer is ringing on the phone. They're taking a mickey, they're saying they think I'm lonely. Can I tell you that I'm not lonely? And several people are going down my YouTube channel and they're naming my dog. They're naming my dog. These people aren't very nice at all. They don't care if someone feels lonely. They don't care they're bullies. They're evil. They're nasty. Yesterday I did a video about going through the menopause and how distressing and upsetting it is for women to go through the menopause, and it is. That poor woman, that Nicola bully, ended up drowned in the river. She was going through the menopause. She was drinking. It's serious. It's not funny. I happen to say that I can't have children anymore. I can't. I'm going through the menopause. I'm 54. So somebody got somebody to ring my buzzer last night. A pregnant woman. A pregnant woman. This is how serious the bullying is getting. Driving me bloody crazy. Getting a pregnant woman to ring my buzzer. Because when someone rings my buzzer, I can see them on the video footage from the intercom. So she was all lit up in Technicolor with a pregnant stomach. I could see. That is really horrible thing to do to someone. I know what it is and I know what it's being done for. Charlie. The guy, I rejected that Charlie. Rejected him. I'm not going into the co-op because it stemmed from there, you see. It stemmed from there. So I don't go in there very much. Hardly any. I'm not going in there today either. They think if they laugh at me, if they prompt, if they say nasty things, I'm going to do something stupid, silly to entertain them, and I'm not. I'm staying indoors being quiet. I will at some point have new neighbours because Michelle Shrewsbury, who helped me get this flat, said people would die to get one of these flats. So the flat next door to me, number 6, the flat next door to me, number 6, will soon get scooped up by somebody because apparently people will die to be in these flats. They're new build flats, they're nearly 3 years old. I've lived here since August 2020. So next month, on the 10th of August, I would have been in this flat for 3 years, right? I've got people texting me how I am. They don't fucking care. They don't care. They don't give a flying bollocks how I'm feeling. And I'll tell you something. I'm okay when there's a bit of money. I'll get used for money. My mum was. My mum was used for money. She used to get hit and threatened if the people that were asking her for money she didn't give it to them. So I told you my sister used to lie in the road and she used to hit my mum if my mum didn't give her any money. That's how bad it was. My mum's been through it. Me and my mum often have a chat together. My mum used to get hit. My dad used to go down her handbag and steal my mum's money. Domestic violence is not a joke. It's not fucking funny. People that take money off of people and hit them and then take the piss out of them afterwards are evil and should be locked up. It's not funny. Domestic violence kills several women a day. Men kick women down the stairs and treat them terrible. They get black eyes, lose their teeth and end up in hospital. So I'm glad you find these videos funny. You need to grow up and understand that you can cause serious harm to people by your horrible, evil, trolling, nasty behaviour. Spiteful. And no, whoever you are, you're not going to spoil my day. I would have stayed indoors whether Joe had moved out next door or not. And you think it's funny that I've been trying to move out of this flat since bullying from a neighbour upstairs? You think that's funny that someone else has moved out before me? We had an old lady move out opposite. I don't know whether she died or went into a care home. So that lady opposite moved out before me. Joe's moved out, the blonde woman. And you think that's funny? You're sick in the fucking head. That's what you are. You're not going to drive me over the edge. I'm strong. I go outside and I hold my head up high because I'm better than a troll. I'm better than a bullying bitch. Do you understand? Good. Now let's get on to a lighter note, shall we? You can hear the church bells ringing from the cathedral. It's Sunday morning here in Rochester. Sunday morning. Just wanted to show you a few flowers that I've been growing here. These purple ones. Look at those. These are the flowers that came from Mr. Flower, Rochester High Street. Those are the flowers up there, look, they're purple. So this is Sunday morning in Rochester here. So I haven't heard from my mum yet. There's something going on with my mother. She normally rings 4 times a day. I'm not complaining. But she didn't ring till gone 11 yesterday. And she rang later in the evening and she cut out the calls in between. I've just got the feeling that someone is trying to make me depressed and upset. And I don't know what it's about and why, but I'm not upset. We all go through days of the week where we haven't got money. When I haven't got money, I go without. I don't ask other people to borrow money. I go without. I will go without. I don't live beyond my means. Do you know what I mean? I don't live beyond my means. If I can't buy something, I'll wait till I can afford it or I'll save up to get it. I won't badger other people for money because that's not me. I've actually lent people money and I've gone into debt because I've lent them money. I've gone into debt because I've lent them money because I'm a nice, kind person. Why people think that it's funny to take the mickey out of me and laugh and try and put me off doing my YouTube channel by taking the mickey out of it, it's not funny. Anyone that thinks child abuse is funny wants, you haven't been through it. How dare you? How dare you? You've not been through child abuse. You've not been through a man hitting you and abusing you and you're so afraid to go out of your house. You've not been through it. If you find that funny, you're sick. It is done to provoke. It is done to make me act mad, get angry because they are guilty.